Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, and that means it is Craftspiration Collaboration Day. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today I have a really fun mini album to share with you. This is a folio, and that is a tutorial from Let's Get Scrappy here on YouTube. And Leslie and myself have been challenging each other to do tutorials from different creators, and so this is the one that we came up with for this share, and I'm going to go through and show you all of the cute little details that I have in this book. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope that you will consider subscribing if you are not a subscriber already, and that you have been enjoying the content that Leslie and myself have been bringing to you. This is all just what inspires us from our stash. Maybe we've bought something new. We didn't maybe intend to, but someone talked us into it. There are so many fun dies, and there's beautiful papers, and it's hard to resist. But today's project was a tutorial that we followed from Let's Get Scrappy, and I will link that tutorial below for you. And it's one of her more recent mini album tutorials or folio tutorials, and I have used a Tamika Sending Smiles digital collection today, and it is the Turquoise Christmas. I purchased it last year. I was thinking I purchased it earlier this year, but I purchased this collection and a few other collections from her last year, and I just think it's super cute, and it is a fun winter collection. It could be Christmas, but I take it more as a winter collection. I have printed the digitals on a Nina cardstock. I believe it is a 90-pound weight. It could be 65 pound. I think it's fairly lightweight, but it's not printer weight, paper weight. And I made a dangle and did some bead wrapping. And here is the front. Here's the side. And yes, Santa is a part of the collection, but I still take it as more of a winter collection because it is after Santa has brought all of the presents to the children. And I just think these polar bears are absolutely adorable. I really love the colors, and it prints up pretty darn good with my Epsom Eco Tank on just regular cardstock, but just think how pretty it would be on actual printer cardstock. And I've used this really pretty chenille white yarn. It looks very snowy and cloudy, and I keep forgetting to incorporate the ribbon before I put down the cardstock, and so then I punch a hole for a grommet. And then this one today, I just went ahead and glued it to the interior of the book. And so here we go with a flip through, and this opens up, and it is pretty much like hers. I've made a couple of changes to the book. Her measurements were 5.5 by 8.5. I totally missed that when she mentioned it, and I did mine 5.5 by 7.5. So the length is changed on some of the measurements. And so here is the inside here, and it flips open like so. And then there's the two pockets. And there's a lot of places to do photo mat, to do some pictures. And here, so here is this top flip. And here is this one here. Whoops. And so just like her tutorial, she had it holding the flaps closed. And I did some lightweight chipboard and heavied it up. Now over here for my page, I've added a pocket, and you can put a 3 by 3.5, I believe is what I cut that to be. And then this can also be for photos. And so I just folded it over and tucked it into that pocket like so. And then I have this page here, and this could have been a pocket. I decided to do a top pocket and added a tag. And so I just did a couple of different things with hers that she did. That's all. But the tutorial is hers. And then I have like a dyslexia when it comes to tutorials the first time around. And sometimes I will mess up the orientation. And that's what happened here with these. And I decided to make mine pockets. And here's the little flip out. And because of the changes, I had to make mine narrower than hers. And here is this side. And you can still get pictures on this. I just think it's really cute. I enjoyed this tutorial very much. I do like this style of a mini album. This is how I started out making mine, from watching Posh Paper Lady and Rosa Kelly. So Tiffany, thank you so much. I enjoy your tutorials. And here is this one. All right. And then here is this side here. And then there is the little flip. But here is this side, like a wallet. You know how the old-fashioned wallets where you would keep your pictures? That's what it reminds me of. So there we go there. And I just paper pieced as I was starting to run low on, instead of printing up more, I just went in and did a real scrappy junk journal kind of a thing with it. And so here is this page here. And you can see that Santa's transitioning from Christmas into more of a winter theme. And so here is how this opens up. And then it turns this way. There is a pocket here. Okay, so here is this pocket here, and this turns this way, and then it opens up that way, like so. And then this back page here is also a pocket. And then here is the back, and I just think it's super cute. And I enjoyed the challenge of doing this mini album. Thank you so much, Leslie. And I hope you are watching Leslie's channel as well, Mermaid Cove Studio, my co-collaborator. And this is Craftspiration Collaboration, hashtag Scrappy Happy. And we will see you in our next video. We will be back on Sunday. And oh my gosh, I can't believe this is the end of the year. Thank you so much to all of you who have been watching. I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of inspirational crafting, and what inspires us we want to share with you, and also shout out some channels and do other tutorials from other channels. So thanks again. Bye for now.